So for the last 5 years, I've been freelancing, doing odd jobs, videography, social media, consulting and strategy, lots of different stuff. But in the last year, somehow, and that's what we're going to be talking about today, I went from having less than $3,000 a month of regular income to, well over $10,000 a month and managing up to 15 clients on my own. I'm going to talk about how I do that and the path you might want to take if you were in my position a year ago with like, how am I going to break out in digital marketing? How am I going to, earn my wealth? How am I going to leave a legacy? How am I going to help people? Well, I think this video is going to answer it for you. So let's get it started. So a year ago, I registered the domain name richandniche.com. My wife came up with the name. I told her I wanted to rebrand my web design company into a digital marketing agency, social media marketing. And she's like, well, why don't you call it Rich and Niche, you and your niche client. And I thought that was a great idea. So I registered the domain name, and I believe that was like May 20th. Today it's like June 20th. So, about a year ago. And yeah, a lot has happened since I registered that domain name and started taking it seriously. So the first 3 months, to be honest, was not the most successful on the outside, but it laid the foundation. So for the first 3 months, I got really sober. I tried to stay very focused. I spent a lot of time alone. I meditated a lot. And I focused on building the future company that I wanted to have. So I started designing the future company I want before I started. I didn't just start with like, okay, there's me, let's go. I knew that in the end I want to be a creative director or a digital marketing director, and then I would have a team helping me create the content, manage the distribution. So for the first few months, I didn't really do anything. And then I realized that the number one service that people really needed going forward was going to be social media marketing and content creation. So content, the art of digital marketing, is sort of like the variable of success. I mean, if you put out a very crappy picture or video, there's a lot less chance of success and conversion. So I realized that being someone who could manage both the art and the science was going to be invaluable to people. I know a lot of you have watched my other two videos, how to be a digital marketing consultant, which I shot a year ago. Like back then when I shot that video, I only had like 3 to 4 clients. I was a freelancer. I also created the Gary Vee content model summary video, which a lot of you have seen as well. So right around that time, I made that video about 9-10 months ago, content model. And I was like, oh, Gary Vee is going to be a top influencer. It's very clear to me. He's growing fast and his ideas are very sort of punchy.
Micro fucking content. Almost. You're not putting out enough content. The micro content's more important than the macro content. Don't put the vlog on the pedestal. Put the pieces of content from the daily vlog on the pedestal. It's a reverse, right? 100%.
So I knew clients were going to be asking for more content. I knew they were going to ask for content repurposing, captions, transcripts, articles created from videos, all these sorts of content maximizer ideas. So that's when I launched my first service called Content Maximizer. And all I did is I started going to all the people I knew and said, hey, do you want this service? It's ready. And basically it was, I'll make some videos with you. Maybe you can shoot them yourself or I can shoot them. It's up to you.
It's Suntory time. Okay.
And then I'm going to take that video, I'm going to repurpose it for Facebook, Instagram, I'm going to make it into an article for SEO, all sorts of stuff, right? And shortly after that, I revamped my funnel offers. So before I used to design basic WordPress websites, I would only charge, between $800 and $1,200 for them. And I really took a step up and started offering full funnel design. So basically, I was doing end-to-end funnel creation, not just the web, but also email, lead magnet, integrations, tracking. And that really bumped our price point up, up into the $5,000 range, Canadian dollars, depending on what clients need, right? So probably anywhere between $3,000 and $8,000 for those kinds of services. And it seems these days people really enjoy making 3 easy payments. So whatever you're selling out there, highly recommend a possible payment method. And so I had my services. So like one of the first things to do is create the vision. And then the second thing is to create the offer. Like, what are you going to sell people? And I was like, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to focus primarily around video. So I offer video ads, I offer video audience building, organic, you know, all these kind of things, plus the funnels and strategy. And a few people bit. They were like, yeah, I want that. Great idea, Rich. Let's do it.
There's just a guy from the internet who might know something about what's going on.
And so we launched it and we had success. Clients' YouTube channels grew faster than they had ever seen. Their channels looked better. They were getting all these good SEO results because we were taking articles straight from the video and just putting it on the website. More words on the web page means more SEO traffic, man. So good results all around. And then it just started happening. Word of mouth kicked in. I really worked hard on my website. The portfolio and the experience of coming through and applying to work with us. I put out my best work. A lot of agencies, they do not seem to show their work very well. They're happy to say that they worked with some client, but they don't show what they did. And I think that's a big mistake, as transparency is going to be a very key part if you're truly going to build a great agency. So many people want to have an agency, they never even done the work, they don't know the skills, they don't know it. So don't be like that, right? But it was a gradual ramp up. I never spent $1 on ads, getting leads. I focused on giving clients 5-star experiences, and that led to immense word of mouth. Every single client we have these days, I'd say at least 70% is word of mouth. There are a few leads that come in through organic, especially through my YouTube channel. But the fact is word of mouth leads are so much more valuable. They're easier to sell. They're easier to talk to. And that's one of the key strategies that I figured out. If you want to grow your agency or you want to grow in this sort of business development industry, you absolutely must connect with networkers. You must find people who have great networks. You must find people who enjoy connecting. There are a lot of people out there who really like connecting two people together. They get off on that. They feel good about that.
I'm Sean Parker.
Find those people. They're on social media. They're out there making content. They're go-getters. They're sapphires. They're fun.
Sapphire?
They're excited. They're hustlers. Find these people and get them to connect you. Bring them immense value. So I brought a few different connectors value through the form of coaching, through the form of just accountability, friendship, through the form of building a site for them, through the form of partnering with them on their products. I brought value to different people in different ways, and I knew they would be able to connect, and they did. They brought me, each networker or connector was able to bring up to 3 to 10 leads, and we were able to close 1 to 3 of those. And then those led to our next set of testimonials, case studies, and referrals. So, referrals are going to be a big part of your digital marketing business. Why? You don't want 1,000 small clients. You want 3 to 5 to 10 awesome clients. You want people who want to spend all their marketing dollars with you. You want to be an end-to-end service provider in the end. If you're going to go into the agency world, there's 2 ways to go. You go hyper specific, tough, hard to reach your market, expensive, but possible. If you're strategic, you can do it. Or you got to offer a lot of stuff. I go for the offer a lot of stuff because you have upsells, you have cross-sells, you have packages, you have retainers, you have payment plans.
Your profit on a mere $6,000 investment would be upwards of $60,000.
There's so many different ways to build out revenue. There's no right or wrong answer. It's really going to depend on the style of your agency. Are you localized? Are you committed to your city? How many team members do you really want to manage? That will determine sort of the strategy and the type of agency you should probably create. So fast forward, month 8, 9, 10, we're just slammed. I was feeling overwhelmed because I was doing all the work myself. And I'm telling you why this was great. I know every single thing that happens in my business. I know 100% of the task work. I am capable to get to agency level, so I understand the aesthetics of these things. And now when I hire someone, I can quickly identify, are they too much money? Are they taking too long? Are they not good enough? I can get a sense very quickly. And I was able to build out a team of 8 freelancers, 6 to 8 freelancers who are basically my fingers. So I'm the hand, I control the project, but at any given time, my fingers are working on different little things.
It seems clear that his awareness of what we call reality is radically underdeveloped.
So let's talk about my fingers. I have video editor finger, blogging finger, transcription editor finger. I have the captioner of the videos. I have graphic design ×2. You need probably 2 designers, different styles, different skill sets. I have desktop publisher for things like PDFs and promotional materials. And I also have I have 2 people that are good in Facebook ads and strategy. I think that's 9 people I have. So what I did was I started posting on Upwork. I started posting on Reddit. And all I said is, here's my mission, here's my vision, here's what I'm looking for, here's how I can bring you value. Send me your portfolio, send me what you've done, show me you can take initiative. And basically, you know, if you use things like Reddit and Upwork, you're gonna get 20 to 50 replies. All of my freelancers make between 20 to 40 US dollars per hour on average. Some people don't get paid per hour, some people get paid per deliverable, but on average, my average team member is going to make, you know, anywhere between 20 and 40 US dollars. And I'll be honest, more of them are on the lower side. You know why? Because I offer them flexibility and remote capability. So one of the values of my company is that you're allowed to be remote. That is hugely valued. So I've got workers in Australia, I've got workers in Singapore, I've got team members in the United States, New York, California, Toronto, West Coast, East Coast.
My cell phone just overloads.
Doesn't matter. We're fully diversified, fully remote. Even myself, I can be remote too. It's the beauty of this whole industry. So once you get the team together, now you begin mastering the art of delegation. So 4 key actions in your business: doing the tasks, that's a lot of fucking work, 60%. Delegating, about 2%. You should only spend about 2% of your time delegating. It's a thought process. It's like, I don't want to do this, send it to her. I don't want to do this, send it to him. Develop your delegation systems and how you deliver and how you communicate. You're going to want to use Slack to communicate with your team. Doing, delegating, and then you're going to spend about 18% deciding strategic decisions, like what am I going to do here, left or right, 1 or 2, Facebook or Google. And then finally, designing. So make sure you don't ignore the designing part of your agency. Where are you going? How are you building your brand? What's the next big objective? It's very key as the owner of your agency, you're thinking big. So you're letting other people do the work now, you're focused on the work tomorrow. Don't let the people, what they're doing now, influence you on how you create tomorrow, okay? They don't have the same vision. And that really brings us to where we are today, ultimately, is on a daily basis, I check in with my team on Slack. I check in with my clients on Slack. I see what projects are needing attention. I organize the to-do task list and delegate. I use Airtable as my project management tool. And yeah, now we're making between, you know, $10,000 to $20,000 a month recurring revenue. It's not that much yet, but a year ago we were making 0.
Started from the bottom, now we're here.
So to me, it's a huge success. I'd never made this much money before. I never had a real job before. I've always been doing other things for money. I've always been a freelancer. I've always been a contractor. I've always been a hustler, whether it was online poker, whether it was DoorDash food delivery, whether it was SEO, online marketing, selling online. I've done everything possible to stay out of the 9 to 5 because that is not in alignment with what I believe we are here to do. And if you believe that too, I highly recommend you develop this digital marketing skill set, you build your first 3 to 5 clients in case studies, and you slowly work into the agency model. This is a lifestyle agency, man. Look at where I am. I'm chill as fuck in the western coast of British Columbia. I have a beautiful ocean view right now. You wanna see that shit? Take a look at this. So life is good. And, you know, if you want to have the same life, follow this path. I got some really great news. This August, I'm trying to launch the 2nd iteration of my digital marketing academy. It is fucking incredible. I brought on a partner to help me with it. She's fantastic. She's brilliant. She's going to take the course I created in January. I taught it live to 12 students, and she's going to help me make this product, get out to the world, because I'm so focused on the agency. I don't have enough manpower to work on the academy. It's very hard to take your attention away from, a 6 to 7 figure model to go into something that's still at zero. So bring on team members, expand. I'm not afraid to give her a percentage of the product sales because I've already got my money taken care of. And let's not forget what's awesome about this business. First of all, there's tons of write-offs. Tax-wise, I can write off so much. You have a home office, you're golden. That's not it though. One of the reasons this business is really great, if you're the owner, is you can take a lot of cash for payment for the doing, right? You don't have to delegate everything. I still do the high-end video editing. I still do the high-end Facebook ad strategy. I still do the high-end copywriting, and I charge the client the most, and I take the cash percentage for me doing that job, and there's still that margin on top for me as an owner. So I'm teaching all of this in my new training academy for digital marketing. There's going to be 3 tiers. I'm very excited. It's going to be a tier for brand builders, a tier for digital marketers who want the remote freelancer lifestyle that I used to have when I lived in Bali. Lived in Hong Kong, Taiwan. And then there's going to be the 3rd tier for people who want to be more like me now, where you are managing 10 clients plus and you're going to grow to a 7-figure agency. You're not as worried about being remote. You want to leave a legacy, you want to help clients, and you want to have a great fucking life. So if you guys enjoyed this video, can you like it? Can you leave me a comment below and tell me how I can help you on your digital marketer's journey? I am here for you guys. This is a collective. We're not just a company. We've hired half the students from our academy to the team. We're doing something integrative. We're bringing content together with life, together with travel, together with money, everything you need to feel amazing. Oh, and we have an in-house vegan plant-based chef. So we are kicking ass out here. We're having a good time. We're inviting you to be a part of the collective. I'm open doors. You want to set a meeting with me? Go ahead, do it right now. richandniche.com. Find the application on our page. Just send me a note, book a call with me. Let's talk. Let's talk about you. Let's talk about your goals. I'm here to help. And what I say is, if you don't got the money to pay for consulting or strategy, let me know. We'll find a way to make it work for you. We'll find a way to help you. We're not leaving anyone behind. We're bringing you with us.